Today, we are going to study the simple past of irregular verbs. Let's see an example with the simple past of the verb to go. I went to the cinema last night. It is very simple. All persons have the same form. Look. I went, you went, he went, she went, we went, they went. So now, let's see some examples with the simple past of irregular verbs. Look at these sentences carefully. They are all in the past and the verbs are all irregular. He gave her a diamond ring. I began to work here in 1978. He broke his leg skiing. She bought her car last week. We drank champagne and ate caviar. They flew to Paris with Iberia. They left a little before midnight. I saw the film 3 weeks ago. He sat in the corner and slept. She spoke to me about it yesterday. I told her not to worry. They wrote to say thank you. Okay, now let's move on to the simple past of the verb to have. We studied the present simple of the verb to have in Unit 25. Remember, in American English, in the present simple, people use to have, and in British English, people use to have got. In both cases, the simple past is had. The verb to have can be used as an auxiliary verb or as an ordinary verb. You will learn more about this in Unit 85 and you will study the simple past of the verb to have again in Unit 71. So now, let's look at examples of the simple past of the verb to have. We had a problem with the computer. We had a party last night. We had caviar and champagne. I had a drink. We had a great time. We had roast beef for lunch. I had a shower before I left. Okay, so now it is important for us to revise the prepositions in, on, and at with time. We already studied how to use these prepositions of time in the simple present in Unit 23, but we can also use them in the simple past. Here are some examples. She came to the office at 9 o'clock. I went to the States in the summer. I saw a good film on Saturday. Remember that when we talk about years, we use the preposition in. Look at these examples. It was in 1975. It was in the 60s. Now, I want you to learn how to use the word last. Time expressions with last are commonly used in the simple past and without articles or prepositions. Look at these examples. We saw a good film last week. We say last week to refer to the week before the current one. I went to the States last summer. We say last summer to refer to the summer before the current one. Other expressions with last are last month, last year, last night. Now, if today were Monday, Sunday would be yesterday and Saturday the day before yesterday. I also want to teach you how to use the word ago. The word ago tells us how long before the present something happened. It is normally used with past tenses. Look at this example. He left 20 minutes ago. Other examples with the word ago are 3 hours ago, 2 weeks ago, 6 months ago, 10 years ago.